Hi, this is Kathleen McGinley from Heart Rock Healing, and welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. We are going to be pulling a card from the Sacred Path Cards deck based on Native teachings, asking what is it that we need to know at this time and see how we can apply the lesson into our week. So getting centered and cutting the deck. Here's our card for this week. It's the Great Smoking Mirror, which is all about reflections. So this is about removing the smoke screen and stop cowering before our potential. You decide who you are. There are millions of role models to choose from. So this card is saying that it's time to claim your gifts, to step up, to use those talents, and serve to make the world a better place. And it all is about reflection. So when you think of the mirror and you look into the mirror, that image in the mirror is not really you, it's a reflection. And it's time to remove that smoke screen, all the myths, all of those voices from the inner critical parent that we still might have, and do some self-examination and start rewiring our brain, affirming that we are love and we are loved and we're lovable. So pay attention to that negative self-talk that is in there, and start to turn it into positive affirmations, and recognize that those things that we tell ourselves that are negative are not our lies. But on the other hand, it's also talking about what we see in others. Sometimes what we see in others we don't like, but it's reflecting back to us the shadow parts of ourselves. And we need to see light and shadow as equal. We are all one. The world is our mirror. So when we see things that we don't like, instead of judging, we know that you point the finger and there's three fingers pointing back at ourselves, because we too have that part within us. And instead of denying it, we need to claim it. We can choose to be that way or not, but we do have that part within us. So those people who are out there who are labeled as bad or evil, instead of judging them, we need to learn to have more compassion. We need to understand that they are serving as worthy opponents, which are causing us perhaps, or giving us that opportunity to step up and stand for what we believe in and grow from it into more of our potential, using those feelings as a catalyst to be that light, because light always overcomes evil. So we need to know that the universe works for us, never against us. So even though we might see things not the way we want them to be all the time, we need to conquer those feelings that are within us, claiming them and approaching life in a more compassionate manner as opposed to a fearful state. Once we can conquer those negative feelings of fear and living from a loving, compassionate state, things are going to change. So that's our big lesson for this week. Try to step into that compassionate role and eliminate those negative feelings of jealousy, anger, hate, bitterness, greed, etc. And we'll see a shift. So that's our card for this week. It's a very powerful card. The Great Smoking Mirror. All that I see, I am. This is Kathleen McGinley from Heart Rock Healing. Have a great week. And I'll check back with you next week for some more Wednesday Wisdom. Take care.